Hello students, the next topic we are going to study is a meter bridge. Okay, meter bridge is a device that is used to measure the unknown resistance. Okay, and it is based on the principle of balanced Wheatstone bridge concept. Okay, you have already studied about the what is a balanced Wheatstone bridge. Okay, we'll once again revise the thing very quickly. Suppose there is a system, we have four resistance connected in such a manner. Okay, let us name it R1, R2, R3, R4. Let us name this point A, point B, point C, point D. Okay, now if it is a condition that R1 upon R2 is equals to R3 upon R4, this is the condition for balanced Wheatstone bridge. What does it mean? It means that there is no current passing through this galvanometer. Okay, here we have added a galvanometer. What is a galvanometer? Galvanometer, it is something which detects current. Okay, is something that detects current. It will not measure, but it will detect current. Even though there is a small current, it will detect it. So if the potential across these 2 points are equal, there will be no current flowing through this system. So galvanometer will show zero deflection, and we will achieve this condition. R1 upon R2 is equals to R3 upon R4. R1 upon R2 is equal to R3 upon R4. Okay, I hope you have revised the concept once again of Wheatstone bridge. So we'll now move towards the meter bridge concept. Okay, first of all we'll start with the construction of a meter bridge. Okay, construction of meter bridge. Okay, as the name suggests, meter, it means that there will be a meter used somewhere. Okay, but we'll start now. Put the thick metal plates, okay, which are very good conductors. Okay, now in between them there are the resistors. Let this be named R. R is our unknown resistor that we want to find out. Unknown resistor. Okay, we'll connect one more resistor over here that has to be known. Okay, it is a variable resistor, or many times it is also known as resistance box. Okay, in your laboratory you will have a resistance box on which you will do it. Okay, this is known resistor. We can name it S. Okay, now next thing is we need to connect this with a 1 meter wire. Okay, with a 1 meter wire. Okay, suppose this is a wire, the length of this will be equal to 1 meter. Let me make a scale also over here. Okay, this is a scale showing the measurement. Okay, this is a 1 meter length. I'll write it over here. 1 meter, or you can also write 100 centimeter. Okay, 1 meter or 100 centimeter. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll add a wire over here in which there is a galvanometer connected. Okay, G, or you can show the arrow also. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll add a jockey to it, that is a key, and we'll pass that key on this surface so that the current from this passing through this system will be zero. Okay, before that let us add the battery also. Okay, we'll add the battery. Here I am just showing a key to show that it is a closed circuit. You can open this key also and you can close this key, just as your switch in your electrical devices. You can on the switch and you can off the switch. Similar, there is a key over here. Key can also be represented in other manner, that is, this shows the open circuit. Okay, and if the key is this way, it means the circuit is closed. Okay, we are not focusing right now on that. Okay, we are here with a current wire that is connected with galvanometer. Now what we'll do, we'll have a jockey attached to it. We can move that jockey in whole of this wire, and we need to adjust it in such a way that the system becomes balanced. Okay, system becomes balanced. So we will put somewhere over here Here we have kept a jockey, say J jockey. Jockey is nothing but a knife edge like thing which can be kept to connect the system. Okay. So let us assume that distance from here it is L and distance from this end it is 100 minus L if we are talking in centimeter. Okay, we will be talking in centimeter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. Okay, so this makes the construction of it. I'll write down the left of the things. Metallic plates, or you can also, mainly copper plates are used. Copper plates. Okay, I think the main construction is completed. Here I will write A, here I will write B. Anything else required? No. This point will name it as D. Let us name this C. Okay, so what is the main purpose? To balance this galvanometer. Whenever you are moving this jockey, you can slide this jockey in all of this wire, okay, of 100 meter length. You need to put the jockey in such a manner that the deflection in this galvanometer is 0. Okay, so from this, can we make a equivalent Wheatstone bridge circuit? We know that there is one resistance over here, one resistor over here. We don't have third and fourth. So what will it? This wire will also have the resistance. This wire which shows, it will have its resistance. Okay, so let us assume that resistance per unit centimeter or per centimeter will be equal to R for this wire. Okay, so for L length resistance will be R into L, and for this part, second part, here we have given the name. So for RAD we can write RL, and for RDB, that is from D to B, will be equal to R into 100 minus L. We can write it in this manner. Okay, that will be our third resistance and this will be our fourth resistance. Okay, so let me make a equivalent Wheatstone bridge circuit. Okay, first of all we'll start from here. It is this unknown resistor. Okay, unknown resistor R. Okay, then we have known resistor S, known resistor S, then it is this L, let us say what it is, R L for AD. Okay, so I'll write R L, and finally we'll connect this. The fourth one will be DB, so it will be R 100 minus L. Okay, so we have got a Wheatstone bridge circuit. Now to have a balance condition, what we do, what is required? Yes, we will connect the galvanometer also over here. Okay, to balance it, we know this upon this will be equal to this upon this. R upon RL is equals to S upon R 100 minus L. Okay, can I write it in this manner? Okay, so here R can get cancelled. R equals to S upon 100 minus L into L. This L will go this side. Okay, so we wanted to find our unknown resistor R. We are knowing what is the value of S, that is a known resistor. L we know because we are balancing it, we had the scale over here. So when we are balancing, we can know that this at what point we will get this. So we can measure this, so we'll know the value of L. We'll also know the, if we know L, we can know 100 minus L also. Okay, and one important thing, that the point over here is known as null point. Okay, null point, at which you get the zero deflection or zero current, is known as your null point. Okay, so from here it is very easy, you can calculate the unknown resistor, that is R. Okay, and one important thing, the cross section of this wire needs to be uniform. Uniform cross section. Why uniform cross section? Because if the cross section is not uniform, the resistance in the system will keep on changing. And which type of wire will you use over here? We'll use the wire of constantium or magnesium. Okay, we have also studied about nichrome. the wire is to be of this type because it is not dependent on temperature. This the resistance of this wire should not change during the course of the practical. If we are passing the current over here, there will be heat generated, and due to that the resistance of this wire should not increase. So you can have this wire of different types like constanum or magnesium, okay, or you can have it of nichrome type. Okay, I hope this much part is very clear to you. That's all about Wheatstone bridge. Thank you. Have a nice day.